actually a workout video with Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark. Now, this is the first video where we've seen two players working out together from this team, so I want to live react to it with you guys. So obviously Coach KP is there. I feel like he never leaves the gym. You have Caitlin coming across the screen for a three. It looks like with all of these, they're working on a screen and roll with Brianna.
Just when it seemed like the WNBA drama had cooled down, it flared back up again. And at the center of it all, Angel Reese. Her former teammate, Brianna Turner, was recently spotted training with Caitlin Clark in Indiana. Let's just say Angel isn't exactly celebrating. The internet went wild over this unexpected alliance, a mix of old feuds, lingering grudges, and enough tension to fuel an entire reality show. Turner has officially distanced herself from the drama-filled world of Angel Reese, and she's doing it in style, teaming up with Caitlin Clark. If we're being real, that's like leaving a chaotic house party and stepping into a luxury resort. The difference in energy is night and day. Now, suddenly, Turner is thriving. Go figure. Choosing professionalism and skill over drama and distractions is proving to be a winning strategy. Attached to the Indiana Fever's new look team, the Fever have assembled a strong supporting cast for Caitlin Clark.
So, lads, it's looking like the Indiana Fever have signed a perfect player to have beside Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Dwana Bonner, Tasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull. Who else? Sydney Colson still on this team, Damaris Dantas, and whoever they draft in the second round.
Now picture Angel Reese somewhere, scrolling through Instagram, jaw clenched, watching her former teammate bond with the very player she's been throwing shade at since college. If jealousy were a sport, Reese would be aiming for the gold medal. She has always seen herself as the face of the league, the main character. Yet now, Brianna Turner has chosen Caitlin Clark over the Bayou Barbie image. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's presence alone has elevated the league. Turner recognized the opportunity and decided to align herself with someone who's actually making history, rather than someone who's focused on stirring controversy.
And of course you have Caitlin. She had such a phenomenal rookie season, so many great accolades. And I think the jumping from season 1 to season 2, players can also make a really big jump. So I'm excited to see her growth from year 1 and year 2. And she hasn't reached her ceiling yet either, so I'm really excited to watch her growth as well.
Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark already look like they've been playing together for years. Their chemistry? Undeniable. It's giving frenemies to finals energy, and honestly, the internet is eating it up. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is left awkwardly standing in the background, like that third wheel no one actually invited to the party. Let's be real, WNBA players should probably stay off Twitter. If you're on the Indiana Fever, staying away from Twitter is probably a smart move. But obviously, Reese can't resist. She's already turned off her comment replies. Classic move when you know the drama is coming, but don't actually want to deal with it. Turner's smart move. Make no mistake, Brianna Turner is an elite defender, a relentless worker, and clearly smart enough to recognize where the real opportunity is. Indiana isn't just a team, it's the epicenter of the WNBA revolution, and Caitlin Clark is leading the charge. Watching Turner and Clark link up feels like watching a high school drama unfold in real time. You know that moment when the cool kid and the overlooked genius team up, leaving the drama queen to stew in her own ego? Yeah, that's this. Angel Reese, who once walked through her rookie season like she was untouchable, is now quickly becoming the basketball version of a canceled Netflix show.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3. Let's get it! Hey, we back like we never left. Angel Reese in the post. Gonna work number 5. Shake and bake. Earthquake. Bang! Hey, Angel, you had all off season to get in the lab, fix your lamps, but what did you do? More podcasting. Layup.
Once hyped, now totally forgotten. The Indiana Fever fanbase is going all in. Turner spoke about how wild the Indiana Fever fanbase is.
How are you feeling about being in Indiana and joining the team?
I'm really excited. I followed a lot of these players throughout their college careers and professional careers, so it's kind of like full circle moment to be on the same team with a lot of these players again.
Tell me what it was like that, what went into your decision to come here and join what's being built here at the Fever?
I think that the front office and the staff just really had a vision in place, and I felt that I could really complement their vision.
That's the kind of diehard support that players dream of. Meanwhile, Reese is prowling through her social media feed, watching her former teammate bond with Caitlin Clark, and realizing she's on the outside looking in. People might have felt bad for Reese at one point, but then they remembered the attitude, the tantrums, and the look at me energy that makes her tough to root for. At this point, Brianna Turner deserves an award for Best Supporting Actress in a Basketball Saga, pretending like all the online shade never happened.
Mashed potatoes! Brr! Thought we were gonna leave the hop skippity doo 3000 in 2024. Jumping off 1 foot, landing on that same foot. Then we're stat padding. Still, I thought we were past this, Angel. Brr! Rebounder in WNBA history. Look at this. Elite rebound. Look at that vertical. Look at the outlet pass. No, Angel. No! Why, Angel? Why? Not the kick out three. Butter pecan. Burn! If you throw it out of bounds, you hate puppies. What? She a playmaker. She's a point queen. Point queen. She making plays for the other team. Bang! Caitlin Clark's not the only one that can make cool passes. I can do it. Me too.
Meanwhile, Clark is just enjoying the show, probably thinking, if it bothers Angel, I'm in. The unquestionable face of the Fever. Let's be clear, Caitlin Clark is the offense. She's the number one option. She's the franchise player. And whether people like it or not, they have to respect that reality. Angel Reese's unbothered routine. That's actually very bothered. Reese is probably subtweeting at this very moment, crafting yet another Instagram story with the words, "I'm unbothered," while being completely bothered. It's the classic breakup energy. You unfollow someone, act like you don't care, but then check their stories 5 minutes later. Meanwhile, Indiana is stacking brand deals, packed arenas, and national attention. And Angel Reese? She's still hoping people will pay attention while the rest of the league moves forward. Brianna Turner didn't just leave Angel Reese behind. She leveled up in the most high-profile way possible.
Talk about you on the court. Like, what sort of attributes do you think you're going to bring, and where will you, add to the Fever from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think I'm really just like a calming presence. I feel like I never get too high or get too low. People are like, why don't you smile more? Why don't you get excited? I'm like, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Like, I feel like I'm really an observer. But I am really competitive as well. I like to run the floor, like to play defense, like to win. And I think the Fever was a place to be if I wanted to win.
She traded the chaos and drama of Reese's world for the championship aspirations of Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever. That's not just a change, it's an upgrade of luxury car proportions. Meanwhile, Reese is left scrambling to understand why her teammates are choosing stability over daily reality show drama. Turner is exactly what the Fever need. She's been a top 5 defender in the WNBA. Indiana doesn't need another high-volume scorer. What they do need is someone who knows their role, sets screens and rolls to the basket, shoots efficiently on layups, scores in transition by outrunning defenders, grabs rebounds and blocks shots.
Would one say, for WNBA players, they should all stay off the tweet. If they can stay off Twitter, if that's the thing, if you can stay off Twitter and you're a Fever player, you're going to do well. You're going to do really, really well. But, yeah, obviously she's done that. She's turned off replies. And with that being said, like, she is an unbelievable defender.
Let's be honest, losing teammates isn't anything new for Angel Reese. But when those same players join Caitlin Clark, the very player Reese has been in a one-sided rivalry with, it's not just ironic, it's poetic justice. Turner swapping the Angel Reese show for Caitlin Clark's elite squad is like ditching a knockoff designer bag for an actual Chanel. Reese's most diehard fans are probably sitting in disbelief right now. realizing that loyalty only lasts so long when your leader turns every game into a soap opera. Turner saw the light, and it was wearing an 22. One glimpse of Caitlin Clark draining logo threes, passing the ball, and actually leading like a pro. And Turner was gone. Gone. Like your last ex who realized drama isn't love, it's just exhausting. For Turner, choosing the Fever over Reese probably felt like walking out of a haunted house and into a spa. And let's be real, all these people who hated Indiana last year are suddenly lining up to join the team. Go figure. A year ago, the Fever weren't even a top WNBA destination. Now, they're the hottest team in the league. The ultimate irony. Reese thought she was building a dynasty. Instead, she's watching her foundation collapse, brick by brick, teammate by teammate. Turner didn't just abandon ship. She launched herself into a lifeboat and sailed straight to Contender Island. Meanwhile, Reese is left clinging to her imaginary throne, wondering why everyone is suddenly leaving her court. Spoiler alert, real leaders inspire. They don't just put on an attitude and call it leadership. Clark versus Reese. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Clark isn't just winning games. She's building something bigger. She makes her teammates better, on and off the court. Reese? She's still acting like hustle is a personality trait, running around scowling at referees, turning every shot into some kind of redemption arc. That's not leadership. It's theatrics. Meanwhile, Clark is draining deep threes, running the offense like a pro, elevating everyone around her. Angel Reese is trying to carry Chicago by sheer force of will and attitude, while Clark and the Fever are thinking long-term, planning for championships. While Reese complains about officiating, Clark is breaking down defenses. While Reese blames missed calls, Clark is calling plays. There are levels to this, and Reese is still stuck in the tutorial. Nobody is denying Reese has talent, but her leadership style? More dramatic than effective, more viral clip than game changer. It's hard to rally a team when every missed shot becomes a headline and every turnover is followed by an intense death stare. If Reese wants to be taken seriously as a franchise cornerstone, she might want to start by leading instead of alienating. Indiana Fever, the league's new powerhouse. While Indiana is quietly building the scariest roster in the league, Reese's influence is fading. She may still believe she's the main character, but the rest of the league has clearly moved on. The Fever are the team to watch. The Clark era has arrived. Angel Reese isn't just out of the spotlight. She's completely outside the building. Brianna Turner didn't just leave, she leveled up. She didn't just escape the drama, she ascended. Caitlin Clark continues to be the gravitational force pulling talent in and making it even better. Meanwhile, Reese is left in the shadows. She's standing alone on the stage she built for herself. The lights are dimming, the crowd is thinning. Yet, she's still insisting she's the main event. But in the WNBA, talk doesn't win games. Results do. And right now, the results are crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is the present and future of the league. Angel Reese is just another example of how ego can be your biggest rival. Call to action. Join the movement. Do you agree with this take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Click the video on the screen for more Caitlin Clark and WNBA coverage. Women's basketball is changing fast. Be part of the conversation. See you in the next one.